Hi, again, I apologize. I don't have Pro 2017 on this computer, but I do have Chief Architect X8, which the two stair tools are identical. So, I'm going to get rid of this wall here, and that give you a split landing like in your picture. Let's see what that looks like. Whatever this error message is, I'm not interested. So, okay, there's the runner. Tilt this camera down. Okay, that's working. I mean, if you want perfection from this software, you just have to make it perfect. It's not going to do it just because you want it to. You have to make it happen. Like the ceiling here has to be taken out. You would walk up here and bump into the ceiling, and that's not going to work. So we'll switch back to plan and turn on the reference display so we can see that area. And you would need to draw some walls, either invisible or railing around this area here. I'm just going to use railings because you didn't mention exactly what you wanted. But I'm going to put something there. And move that back a little bit so it lines up with the wall below. It's always good to have these walls line up, especially on stairwells from floor to floor. Now we got a space there that I can define. I'm going to tell it to be open below. That'll cut a hole in the floor. And this wall here, of course, becomes invisible, so you could walk through that part of the thing. Now we'll go back to this camera I had open. Yeah, now we got a hole in the floor there. I don't know if there's railing up here or not. I didn't notice. But that's about it. The rest of controlling the railing is going to be from these sides here. Maybe you don't want them. You just click on the object and go to the Style tab. And if you don't want those, so where it says stringer at wall, you just uncheck that. And that turns off the stringer at the wall like that. I don't remember in your photograph seeing any stringers at the wall. Yeah, I can't really tell from this photo. Yeah, there's no stringers there. We got white balusters and wood and then carpet. To match this carpet, you just have to get a carpet pattern that matches your actual pattern. Otherwise, you'll just have to get by with what the program has. Well, you got it about right. There's white balance. Well, there's something bad going on here. Let me open that. Open up this stair run here and see what it says. Should be over on the style. No, newels and balusters. You got them turned off on the left. That's probably correct, but you've got them. Let's do these check boxes here and see if anything happens here. I think the stair is too close to the edge. Go back over here. Oh yeah, look at here. Yeah, these walls don't line up, and they kind of need to. Like this needs to line up with the wall above. That's probably why you're not getting any. Oh, okay, we're a little bit crunched here. I'm gonna go to Edit Preferences, and I think it's architectural. Yeah, stair sections move independently. I don't normally use that, but for this case, so you don't have these properly lined up. So I'm going to set this to move separately and try to line these up a little better. See, this corner should match this corner. Click on that and use point-to-point move and move that corner from there to here. And then I'm going to move this one. They need to match. Nah, okay. I need to disconnect them. Well, I thought I set that so I could work on these edit preferences. Where, yeah. And they're not moving independently. We'll just see if I can just drag this. The whole, okay. I'm just going to delete that. And to get this right, you have to be precise with stairs. Close doesn't cut it. And that's what happened here. Where's the stair tool? There it is. Okay. I'm just going to draw a stair run here and have it end right there at the corner. I'm going to start another one right here. And I've got the reference display on, so I want this right against the wall, and I want this corner here exactly right there. Not close, but exactly there. Okay, now this wall here is intruding in a little bit. Okay. I'm going to extend this directly underneath the stairs. Not all the way down, it would stick up through the stairs if I was to do that. I'm going to grab this wall, put it right on the edge, like that. Slightly better 3D modeling. And then this wall should line up with the stair. Oh, too much. And then the upstairs walls, need to line up as well. Floor to floor, they absolutely need to line up, and it's very important. If they don't line up, then it just causes unnecessary problems. Just checking that to see if they're lined up. Okay. Now I'm going to click on the stair tool and select this stair, and then click in between, and it should create a landing. Yep, there's the landing. I'm going to turn the reference display off. I don't need it anymore. And we're going to make this into a split landing by just clicking on it and reshaping it into the triangle shape. Okay, and I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to rotate the copy. And then whatever that error message is saying, I'll turn it off. I'm not interested. I want this corner of this landing to match that one. I need this line here not to overlap like it currently is, but to be one line, not two. So I'm just going to alter that until we get a match. Okay, now since these are manually made landings, I have to turn off the railing in the middle of the stairs, otherwise there'll be railing in the middle of the stairs. Same thing on this side. No rail on selected edge. Let's see if okay. Now the top height here is 41 3/8, so I'm going to add 7 inches to that. That'd be 48 3/8 for this landing. So no more automatic heights. We want 48 3/8. And we want this one to be 48 3/8 plus 7. So again, we'll uncheck auto, and let's see, that was 48 3/8 plus 7. That'd be 56 3/8. And then this should snap to it, and let's see if it's all snapped. No, not yet. If you open it and there's only, that means that all these sections aren't snapped together yet. It looks like this line here is, yeah, this line here is not straight. I told you perfection is what's necessary for this sort of thing. Oh, I see what I did. See that? Try to straighten that line out. Or we'll have to manually straighten it out. There's still some break points there, and that's what's causing some trouble. Once I get all that straightened out, then the stair should naturally just snap to the landing. I missed one. Right there, that edge there has a railing in the middle of it. And I drew all this stuff from scratch, so that's the reason the runners aren't showing. So we want, I think that's on style, isn't it? Runner. Yeah. What's the width on the stair? I forgot. 39. So we'll make the runner 30 inches. And you can change the material yourself. I need to go up to up here and tell this to have a runner as well. It's 30 inches wide. And it should paint across the landing. Yeah, it didn't. Well, fadoodle. But otherwise it's worked out pretty well. In order to get a runner across here, if it doesn't show up automatically, you'd have to do it manually, and it's kind of a pain. I'm going to turn off the no, I want stringer at wall turned off, because that doesn't show in your photographs. Well, I got everything done except the carpet across the landings. I guess if I was to fiddle with this some more, maybe I'd get it to work. Just trying to get it to all snap together into one construct, and then the runner would appear. Anyway, that's what do you want for free? That's what I can help you with the manual split landing. It's probably not working because we're off a little bit here, and these two landings are disconnected. Yeah, there it is. Let's see if I can fix that. Whoops. Yeah. So I need to get rid of that anomaly. And that's right in the right place. Now this one's off a little bit, so I'm going to move it over, snap it in there. Okay, it's beginning to look better. I'm trying to get it, by clicking on these edges, I'm trying to get it to all snap together. Well, I got everything except the manual split landing to cover up with this. They're probably just not, oh, look at that. The big distance, the height's not right. 41, and this would be 47, 48. Yeah, it is. This is probably where the problem lies, because this looks pretty good here, but we're obviously off here. I did some miscalculation. Let's see, this one's what, 41 and 3/8. Well, it should work, but it's just not working. It looks like to me that this here needs to go a little higher, so I'm going to make it go higher. turn off automatic height in, I think, at 42 and 3/8. .43 and 3/8. Well, let's make it 44. See what it does. It's coming up. It looks like to me it's off about 6 inches. These figures don't make any sense to me, by the way. I'm going to make that 50. Okay, that's too high. You can see the runner's going above now. Go 48. Okay, still didn't bring the runner back in, but at least this landing needs to be a little thicker, just to fill in that gap there. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't get the runner to work. You mentioned that, you complained of that earlier. Oh, this wall's kind of intruding in there, isn't it? A little bit. Well, anyway, I hope, like I said, this is what you get for free. If I had to have runners across there, I would just put little skinny soffits or slabs there to emulate and carrying this material and get that done, but that's not what this tutorial is about. I hope that this much of it has helped you some. I don't know, you'd have to tell me. Let me check your pictures. Okay, this is open railing. I wonder if this is open railing. I think it is. If that's true, then you'd have to get this wall polyline and move it out of the way, like that. Provided there's balusters up there, there aren't balusters. Anyway, this needs a little more work, but I'll move that down to there. Where a stair is right next to a wall like this, it's usually going to turn the balusters off. So you might have to put those in manually or something, or move this wall away from it. I don't know. Let's just try moving the wall away from it a little bit. Get some separation in there and see if that brings the balusters back. And that's on newels and balusters. It should be right. That's the right side of the stair. There they are. Yeah, I told you. And we'll get this wall polyline, and I'm going to reshape it some. See, if the wall goes all the way up there, everything I'm doing in X8 here, you can do in Pro 2017. It just takes the intent and to do so. I'm going to make one more break here. And I'm going to wrap this video up. Probably looks a little bit better. At least I got those balusters to come back. Again, apologize for not being able to do the runners, but like I said, what do you want for free? Thank you.